Hello, my friends. It is good to be back, and today we're going to be watching a very interesting piece of 2015 reliquary. I don't know how else to say it, but first off, allow me to bring in my guests, starting off with the good doctor himself.
Hello.
Always a pleasure. And
Yes,
as usual, the genetic duplication reincarnation of Vin. Please welcome Becca.
Yep, that's me.
You got some weird names for me, Dan.
I have weird names for everybody, technically.
You don't
Mine
have weird
seems to be
names for
like-
me.
Mine just seem really fucking convoluted, like fucking Daenerys titles, you know?
Well, that's because you're British.
Yeah, that's how it works. We
Also,
have
you're a
long
girl.
titles.
And
Okay.
the inscrutable, patterny, friendly, aspiring writer dude. I'm debating whether or not to... I'll just use this one.
Amazing. Every word of what you just said was wrong.
The fuck did you just play at the beginning of the stream? What clip was that?
What?
The
What?
dragon. Where was that from?
That's from Battle of the Five Armies.
I have never seen that.
We have a commentary of it up on Rumble if you want to watch it.
I might, especially since I saw the lady smiling. I was like, the fuck?
So I wanted to go live. Like, I did have a story to tell. Since they were joking about how Becca should prank Tarek on his when he gets there by wearing a wig and glasses. My great grandmother actually did that. Did something. Played a prank that was similar on my great grandfather. I mean. So one thing that is helpful to remember in this case is that my grandmother was 16 years younger than my great grandmother was 16 years younger than my great grandfather when they got married. She was like 16 or 17 when they got married because she had a bunch of kids, a bunch of kids in her family. So one time after they had grandkids and all that, they had gone to pick up my great grandfather at the hospital. And she was apparently just waiting at home, like preparing the meal and stuff. And then as grandfather was being wheeled out in a wheelchair, so a lady with a giant blonde wig, bright makeup, huge red lipstick, fishnet, like low-cut top, fishnet stockings, and like mini skirt and massive high heels, rushed out of the crowd and started smooching great grandpa, just covering his face in kisses, and he's trying to batter her away, yelling, "Get away from me, woman! I'm married!" And then, once like she was satisfied, the lady pulls off her wig and reveals herself to be great grandma.
No.
Oh my god.
Dude, your grandma's based.
Yeah, great grandma actually. And this was after she had grandkids and stuff.
What
She
year
like
was
pulled it
this?
off. This was when my father was a child, so this is about 40 years ago.
40 years ago. So in like 1980s.
Yeah, probably 1980s. And and my great grandfather looked up at her with lipstick stains all over his face, said, "Woman, what have you done to yourself?"
Oh,
But that's the story.
that was the most wholesome thing Dunn has ever said. Let it be known.
Does this give you inspiration, Becca?
Probably not.
I don't know. I feel like the poor boy is quite nervous, and I don't really want to scare the living daylights out of him. Really.
I'd be nervous too if I was dating an assassin lady.
Oh my
Well, I don't think she's bringing any carrots to their first date.
The carrots are specifically for me. She can do the knives or the rake. That's the nails.
Oh my god. I hate you, aspiring. You're a bad person.
You say as you laugh.
I told you I'm delirious.
All of this is quoting you. I
Well,
said nothing.
It was not quoting me.
I quote Tarek, and that's enough.
We are so off topic.
Well,
Yeah.
we should
Get on
let's-
topic, please. Thank you.
let's get to the main event. Winter
Oh
Dragon.
god.
So this is supposed to be the prologue to the Eye of the World, the first book in the Wheel of Time series, which ironically is likely not going to be. I don't know if this is going to be in the series, since there's only like rumored casting of Luz Theron in the actual show. I don't know yet, but this is going to be fun. I am especially excited for people here to see who is the guy playing Ishamael, or the Betrayer of Hope, in this, because I imagine a number of you will have seen this guy in other work. Let's get going.
The wheel of time turns, and ages come and pass, leaving memories that become legend. Legend fades to myth, and even myth is long forgotten when the age that gave it birth comes again. In one age, called the Age of Legends by some, an age yet to come, an age long past, an unspeakable evil was unleashed upon the world. Shaitan, the Dark Lord. Imprisoned by the Creator, the Dark Lord summoned an army of shadow, channelers of the true power. Forces of light rose to oppose them, the Aes Sedai, channelers of the One Power, and the Great War began. In the years of war that followed, millions perished until blood stained the shores and nearly all was lost.
So that's
Pushed
actually
to
a
the
good
edge
question.
of defeat,
Take a guess
the
on when this
forces of
came
light
out.
rallied behind
It
the
was
most
2015,
powerful
wasn't
Aes
it?
Sedai the world
Yep,
has ever
this is 2015.
Luz Theron
This
Telemon,
fucking imagery looks like
a
it's
man known
something out of
as
fucking
the
Oblivion,
Dragon.
which was like,
and
what
at
was that? It was
long
like
last,
2005.
Shaitan was defeated.
Yeah.
So it seemed.
Wait,
What?
Billy Zane's in this. It's Billy Zane.
Yes, Billy Zane is the big bad.
Oh my
Remind
god.
me, who's Billy Zane? What is he playing?
He's playing the Betrayer of Hope.
Billy Zane. No, I can't see that. Oh, this is gonna be great. This is gonna be wonderfully awful.
Alright.
Yeah. Well, that explains a lot of why Max Ryan is in here as Luz Theron. He's also the producer.
I can't help but notice there's a lot of executive producers on this.
Yeah.
I've actually never seen Billy Zane in anything.
He's not very big, but he's a.
He's in Scorpion King 3, Titanic.
Ileana!
I don't know what I think of.
Ileana!
That looks nice.
Ileana!
It looks
Where
beautiful,
are you, my
actually.
love? Oh.
You can't catch me.
Can't hide forever.
Come find me, silly.
Shayla, you're playing too. Luce Jr.
Lose Junior.
Junior.
Skya. I'll catch you.
I actually like the outfits.
Yeah, it's not bad, technically.
Can't hide forever.
It looks
Just
like a
the
nice
views
mix
and
between
seeing-
modern and like a fantasy style. Oh my god! It really is Billy Zane.
I've come for you. I guessed.
He actually doesn't look that bad.
Have you the voice? It will soon be time for the singing. And here all can take part. Ileana, we have a guest. Ileana, you silly girl. My wife and her games. That's her favorite spot this time of day. She says the gold from the morning sun will make the darkest day seem brighter.
His expression. It's like,
Are these jar
man.
things around like something important? Because they,
My
I'm
children
thinking
still
they're
have to put their toys away.
seals. They almost seem like the seals.
Take you has the taint got you so deep in its grip.
That name. You mustn't say it, it's dangerous.
So you remember that much, at least. What else do you remember? What else?
I remember.
You remember.
I gotta say, considering my only
Remember you.
well,
like
I've read
idiot.
it a little bit a
I wanna
while
have it
back,
end
like
this
about
with
5
you
years ago. But my
swaddled
most
in
recent
unawareness?
exposure to the Wheel of Time's books was just
Once
listening
I
to
was
the
known
prologue
as
of the
Elon
audiobook.
Morin Tedronai.
And
So many
this is
names.
very odd.
Betray her phone. The subtitles are so off, they're hilarious.
Yeah.
They gave me my name to revile.
yeah. I noticed how when they said A said I, the subtitle said I said I.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Rihanna.
It's just changing what name it thinks it is.
Yeah.
Every
Just after this
Liliana.
day, they will call you something else.
I think this day they'll call you something. Well, that is normally how
yeah.
people refer to people. They call me something.
No, that guy's name is Max Ryan. He's also an executive producer on this.
Billy Zane's actually not bad for this role. I mean, like, I thought it was goofy at first, but he's doing a good job with it.
Yeah, it's not bad, technically.
Ileana.
The camera work is very odd, I've got to say.
Yeah.
It doesn't quite work with the editing they're doing, so it kind of feels a bit like smash cut, but
It
then
is.
long
I
shot.
think it would do better if they didn't show us
We're
the
having a
floor.
ring.
I think it'd probably
Oh, look.
just be better if they didn't do that bit. Like, we can start to figure out something's wrong.
Oh, look, Ileana's sun hair, and they is brunette for some reason. Weird.
Ileana.
Weird.
Brunettes are better.
Well, no. Well, obviously.
Trail. Follow the doll trail.
Becca, I have a feeling you're biased.
A little bit.
Okay, the doll trail's a bit goofy.
With all due honesty, though, yeah, I agree. Brunettes are at least better than blondes.
Redheads in the conversation.
Redheads
Oh, the
are
guy-
master race.
The guy with the beard looks like Ben Affleck. No, that is Billy Zane. the bad guy from Titanic.
He definitely does not look like Ben Affleck. Jesus.
There we go. Oh, it's all messed up and
The fuck?
Most powerful hairstyle I have. All of the Hall of
hairstyle.
Hairstyle.
Champion. As strong with the one power as any man would hope to be. Once you wore the ring of Tamerlane and sat on the high seat. Once you summoned the 9 rods of dominion. And now, you humbled me in the hall of servants. You defeated me at the gates of Perrin Descent. But I am the greater now, and I will not let you die without you knowing that. When you die, your last thought will be your complete and utter defeat. That is, of course, if I
What the
allow
hell are
you
you
to
guys
die.
playing?
It's
called
dice chest.
It's chess. That wouldn't be too bad. I'd be fine with that.
You could make dice chest work.
Is it-
honestly.
Is it stones?
Maybe it's snakes and foxes?
Seven. You get your go.
Probably snake and foxes, but then it would be a circle. And literally what they did was just grab a chessboard and what looks like risk pieces.
The singing has begun.
Yeah, legit.
Come, friend. You must hurry if you're going to take part. Hurry, the singing has
Am I even moving any pieces after the dice roll?
That's true. It's literally like, okay, look like you're playing a game.
Yeah, kinda.
Why not just make them actually play chess? Or Chinese checks or something.
Children!
Dramatic music. All the dolls.
Oh my god.
Dolls. It's symbiotic. This
I
guy's
don't
so
understand.
Of course you don't. At least not yet. Be healed. Be healed, Lucifer. Be healed, and let thy madness shield you no more. Be healed. Be healed. And remember. Remember.
That's part one. Come on.
That was
Remember.
So that's how they do channeling. They just don't even try.
I'm actually okay with that.
Yeah. That's creepy. That's actually like
You know what? I'm figuring out what's weird about the cinematography. I'm getting like stage show vibes. It's both like filmed in the same way that they film a stage show
Yeah, it is. It really is.
screen.
Light! Help me! Help me! It's no use.
yep. She
She's
went
gone.
insane.
They're all gone. But it doesn't have to be this way. You can have her back. Shaitan, the great lord, can make her live again. If you serve him. If you serve me.
Serve you. Serve you. For 10 years. Betrayal. 10 years you found master. Shaitan. Is rat.
They changed the pronunciation from Shaitan to Shaitan.
You and I have fought battles for 1,000 years upon the turning of the wheel. 1,000 times 1,000, and we will fight again until time dies and the shadow is victorious.
Yeah, pretty accurate, yeah. Derlin Miller, I'd be fine with that. He's actually the Dark One's right-hand man.
For what you have done, there can be no forgiveness. None.
It's like my name.
For Ileana's death,
Nobody pronounces it the same twice.
I will destroy you. Beyond anything your master can repair.
Has the madness still clouded your mind? Remember, you fool. What hand slew Ileana's son Hare? What hand struck down every life that bore a drop of your blood? Everyone you love.
Okay, that's what makes it weirder is the fact that they say her name is Sunhair, and yet she's a brunette, which kind of.
I don't know. Maybe the sun is brown in this version of the universe.
Oh my god! Oh wow! Look at that! Oh, look at the effects!
The sci-fi level effects. Oh, love it.
I think that saying sci-fi effects is actually being really generous.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Buffy the Vampire Slayer has better effects than that.
Yeah.
It's like it's ripped straight out of the 80s.
I have only ever
Funny you
known
mentioned that
one
too.
power to rid this world from darkness, not to engulf it in the same madness.
Then how?
My eyes were blinded, my mind was poisoned. The one power has been tainted.
Tainted, forever stained by the Dark One's touch. From this day forth, anyone who dares draw from the one power falls victim to the same fate they will find. Only madness.
Yeah.
Or death. Even now, your Aes Sedai brothers fall victims to the same fate. Even now, the 100 companions are tearing this world apart, and 100 more will join them each day. What happened here is only the beginning.
No.
Consider yourself blessed. At least I am here to end your suffering. Your brothers are not as fortunate.
Shaitan brought this upon us.
No. Remember your futile attack upon the Dark Lord. Now you remember this, his counterstroke. And know the price of opposing Shaitan.
Third pronunciation of the word.
See what's that?
Your home will be restored, your world made whole.
Interesting change.
And in return for such a gracious display of generosity,
you will serve Shaitan either by your choice or
Oh god, it was 4.
Light, forgive me. Light, forgive me. Light, forgive me.
Ugh, that's lame.
Ileana, forgive me.
You cannot escape so easily, Dragon. There's nowhere you can run where I cannot find you.
This part is the worst part.
Oh, are we going to see traveling?
No, we're not.
Oh, what the hell's with that sword?
You'll excuse me, old friend. I have to join my family.
Dragon!
Oh my fucking god, what?
What is this?
So we're not gonna see the light beam just fucking obliterate him, are we?
No.
Is he just going out there to slit his wrist?
Probably.
Dragon! Where are my dragons?
Oh no. No, Aspiring. We're not doing this.
So the light is basically God.
Did he literally just walk into heaven? Is that what you're telling us?
Kind of, yeah, it seems like it.
It's like, I guess they wouldn't have the budget to do it, but Jesus, I was kind of hoping to see the beam of light hit Earth and then basically have the force of a nuke.
And a mountain rises up in its place.
Hell, I don't even think that's the force of a nuke. That's the force of fucking...
He terraformed the fucking whole island into existence, basically.
Yeah, it's like... I don't think we can do that with any technology.
It will not be done until the end of time.
And the shadow fell upon the land, and the world was riven stone from stone. The oceans fled, and the mountains were swallowed up, and the nations were scattered to the 8 corners of the world. The moon was as blood, and the sun was as ashes. The seas boiled, and the living envied the dead. All was shattered, and all but memory lost, and one memory above all others, of him who brought the shadow and the breaking of the world. And him.
Look at the after effects, they look terrible.
And it comes to pass in those days, as it had come before and would come again.
It looks like basic Photoshop.
And weighed down the hearts
Like it's
of
stock.
men. Hope died. And
So is
men
that
cried
narrator here
out,
supposed to be Moraine, by the way?
"O light of the
I have no
heavens,
idea.
light
I
of
don't.
the
They never
world,
got that
let
far.
the promised one be born of the mountain, according to the prophecies,
God,
as
that
he
fucking
was in
wheel.
ages past, and will be in ages to come. Let the arm of the Lord of the dawn shelter us.
It really
from
does
the
look like
dark.
something out of
The
Oblivion.
great sword of justice.
I feel like you shouldn't make it look... I feel like it shouldn't be an actual wheel, it's just something that resembles a wheel.
It should be a spinning wheel.
I'm pretty sure it is spinning a bit.
It's supposed to be a spinning wheel. No, like the type you would use for actually making woven
Thread making.
Because it's supposed to be a wheel that makes a pattern, right? So obviously, a spinning wheel is the obvious idea.
I guess, yeah.
Nah, wagon wheel is way more poetic, apparently. No.
We're thinking he's theorizing that was originally intended to be one of the characters in the main characters in the book later.
Yeah.
That was cheap.
That was cheap. Billy Zane was actually the best part.
Yeah, he was. Would you have? I think you were predicting that Jeremy Irons would be Ishamael.
Oh yeah, that's who I would cast. So
yeah.
Then again, I would cast Jeremy Irons for every villain ever. So
yeah, he is the best thing in Aragon as Braum.
Oh, 100%. Like,
Yes.
when I was a kid and stupid, the thing that fooled me into thinking Aragon was a good film was the existence of Jeremy Irons.
Oh yeah.
I like
Yeah,
how the
same
narration.
here.
Yeah, I like how the narration is disconnected from what happens on screen.
Yeah, why not show us like all the channeling and destruction and whatnot, or stock footage of like volcanoes erupting and whatnot? Just if we're going to go that lazy.
We got to see the floating red fuzziness around the wheel.
Is that supposed to be the
Correct
taint?
I don't know,
Maybe.
but correct me if I'm wrong. Was there lightning with him in that scene?
Yes, there
Like,
was. They looked like strobe lighting.
Yeah.
But no, was like lightning in the original scene?
I think so. Yeah.
I don't remember him doing lightning.
Well,
By the way,
well,
just
maybe-
you
Maybe
can't.
that's replacing license action. Yeah.
Yes. He does kill himself via lightning and just basically like pouring magic out of his body. He kind of goes nuts.
Nuclear.
He goes crazy again, basically.
Does he do that in the room? Because I
No,
know,
no, no.
I remember
He traveled out of there to a random place where he wouldn't hurt anybody. It was literally like his last conscious idea. It's like, I'm a danger. I need to get away from anybody who's still alive.
Yeah,
And
I remember
his
he,
death
teleports
essentially creates
somewhere.
it creates the island Tarvalin would be on in Dragonmount. So
Yeah,
I think it's just the mountain.
no.
I think it's just-
The river splits and it creates the island that would become Tarvalin.
Oh,
Yeah,
I thought
think
that
it's
was
just-
there.
It literally talks like how the mountain got so big it shifted the land around it and caused the river to split. I remember it very specifically.
Oh, okay.
Because
That
it's my
works.
theory that Tarvalin is where it's at because that's where the dragon's supposed to be born.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the notion that he died on Dragon Mountain, so
And he's
he will
supposed to be
reborn on
born here
Dragon
again.
Mountain.
Yeah, well, that's also what the prophecies say. He'll come from the within side of the dragon mountain, the mountain of the dragon, or some bullshit. It's like, of course, the Tarvalin would want to be as close to that as possible, and the island is the best defensive location for it.
So, in terms of a levels of rights jiggery pokery in order to keep things from reverting to the former state, how does it rank?
What?
It wasn't the
What do you-
worst thing I've ever seen.
Yeah,
It felt more like an amateur fan film. And I mean,
Yeah.
amateur, because some fan films go way out of their league. It's like, why can't we get these guys making Hollywood movies?
You mean like the Darth Vader Obi-Wan fight scene edit?
The Scene 34 remake, yes.
or the Vader fan film by Star Wars Theory.
I've heard of that. I've still never seen it.
It's pretty good. It's got Darth Vader mowing down a bunch of clones in a dream sequence.
Well,
It could have been worse. I'm interested to see how they do Wheel of Time with that actual budget.
Yeah. Here's the thing
I
that we're going
like-
to see.
I liked,
Sorry.
although the cinema, I commented on cinematography. It didn't quite work. I think partly because I don't think the editor was on board because he kept like not matching it up properly. Like occasionally there'd be like a cut, you'd be like, "What the fuck just happened there?" And it's because the editor had like cut it to something that didn't visually match, so it gave you whiplash. But like the long shots that were filmed very far back, like a stage production, showing you the whole set, showing you the characters moving around and acting as if they were more stage performance actors by using their bodies more rather than just their faces. That was really cool, and that was quite grand, and had a cool idea to it. But yeah, it wasn't quite working, but it was a cool idea.
The scene from IGN, I have not. Which one is it? Oh, we just got a new clip. A day ago.
Oh no. The
What?
pain continues.
Oh, we have a new Wheel of Time clip?
Yes, we do.
This is breaking
How long
live,
is it?
folks. We have a new Wheel of Time.
Breaking news.
How long is it?
Also, we probably should mention this real quick and just mention how he got the name Shaitan wrong 4 times.
Yeah. Well, he pronounced
He
it
said it right
different 4 times.
He said it correctly the first time. And then he got it.
Right?
He called it Shaitan the first time, and then he got it wrong every other time, which tells me he doesn't really give a shit about the product.
The subtitles
have-
called it Shaitan.
Yeah, clearly.
That sounds like a kind of a director thing where like the actor is like, I have no idea how to pronounce this. The director hasn't told me. The director's not being very clear how to pronounce it. So I'm just gonna try, but I don't know what I'm doing. That sounds a bit like what's happening.
Okay, I don't think I've gotten to this part
So-
of the books yet.
Where so where is this the eye of the world? Surely it's
We
not.
have no idea, but this is the
It's the
clip.
eye.
Let's play it.
They call you a leader in this town, Wisdom, and here you are a king. This
What?
pool is
What the?
What?
In this town, what?
and here you are a king. pool is sacred.
I can't hear anything.
I can.
They call you a leader in this
Very
town,
odd.
and yet here you are cleaning. And the naive
So-
response is, "This pool is sacred." Where the hell is they? So they added a whole sacred area to the town.
What? There's no pool. What's
There's no pool in this field.
Also, why is
There's no s-
Borean being a cunt?
This pool
It's
is
the eyebrows that makes her
It's an
evil.
honor to clean. What are you doing here? I wanted to walk. In the two rivers.
Wait, I can't hear anything for some reason.
Why can't you hear it?
Oh.
It
Yeah.
is really quiet, but
Yeah. What?
Like, maybe you're having that weird Tizzy
I
thing
can ask the
where
same of you.
you can't hear
Oh.
anything outside of a call.
Oh, I know what it is. It's only playing out of one of my headphones.
oh, why is it mono?
Is it?
There.
You're a leader in this town, Wisdom, and here you are cleaning. This pool is sacred. It's an honor to clean. What are you doing here? I wanted to walk. In the two rivers. I could ask the same of you. You're not from
Why would you not go for a walk in the two rivers?
The old Wisdom brought you here when you were a baby.
Huh.
A baby whose parents passed.
Huh.
No
Huh?
one can remember exactly when. That's the thing
What?
about legend towns, no
Oh,
one-
it's implying the fact that Nynaeve might be the dragon. They're trying
What?
to. No.
Wait. But she was a lot. Her dad taught
She's
her
5
things.
years too old.
But her dad taught her things.
Her dad.
Like, I'm in that part. Her dad taught stuff. That's like a important piece.
Isn't one of her
What?
parents in the book?
I don't like. I know
No.
her dad's mentioned for having taught her stuff that gets her like impressed by
A
land.
master tracker. Her dad was
Yeah.
like a master tracker.
Nynaeve is
And
one,
she taught
is
her.
one of the only people who ever managed to sneak up on land, and that's why he was so impressed by her.
Yeah, she's very skilled in that regard because of her dad, and I'm assuming that's part of her like insecurity is something having to do with her parents and not being acknowledged. I haven't reached there.
So,
Uh,
okay, where did this pool come from? Because this pool is not in his field.
They made
I
it
love.
up.
I love just listening to you guys list everything in the entire clip.
Yeah, we're in
Kind
this
of
weird
amusing.
cave
Because
in
it's
Emmons. The pool is sacred. It's like, what's the sacredness of the wisdom in Emmons Field is not like a spiritual leader. She's a medicine woman. She's just
Yeah.
supposed to. The most like the spiritual leader that she is that she can sometimes read the weather. That's as deep as it goes. Otherwise, the town council takes her advice because she heals people. That's her job.
But that's
She
not
is-
cool enough for her, Crow. She has to be a magical, mystical thing.
Nynaeve was already a girl boss to begin with.
she technically already is kind of mystical in the fact like all the wisdoms are known for hearing things in the wind. So some can, some can't. It's like, but they're not religious leaders. They don't have a specific religion they're following.
Look, aspiring. The rule is, look, if you have a character that's got a slight mystical thing, you know, and especially a female character, if you tile that up to 5,000 and make it like a million bajillion awesome, then they'll be a really awesome character and people will love them.
And here's the crazier part. Nynaeve is considered the strongest channeler in the series for a very long time.
Yeah,
Over
I'm
half
actually
the
in that
books actually notice her as like being the strongest channeler.
But having her grow from like small beginnings is so like last year. We need her to be awesome from the beginning.
It's just- how do I already notice this shit from less than a one book? What the fuck?
We're only 34 seconds into this 2.5 minute clip, and we have so many problems.
Why is Moraine?
Why is Moraine being purposely antagonistic?
Yeah, it's like
It's more of an accident that she's antagonistic until later on, where she legitimately starts getting pissed with the girls.
yeah, like Moraine should know that she's magical. Like in the book, she almost immediately senses it.
Yeah, she's like, huh. And then she
You're pretty strong.
And then since it's ingrained, she's like, double, huh? And it's probably likely she recognized it in a number of girls. And it's like, what in the world is happening here?
Oh,
It's
dear.
implied heavily that Moraine was incredibly surprised by the sheer number of.
There's a
channels she
worse
got.
part? Fucking
Oh my god.
I am excited for the commentary, and I'm excited for Wisp to go ape on this. If any of you have seen Wisp go off on the trailers, she's probably gonna go nuts on the show. I know we're gonna try and watch it sometime Friday, sometime tomorrow. Hopefully, it'll come out at a time where I can watch it with her before Writer's Showcase, because before then it won't. Oh dear. Yes, call Wisp quick. We'll wait for tomorrow when we can watch the full thing.
I think we'll be here for quite a while if Wisp shows up.
Yeah, please don't call Wisp.
It doesn't mean little towns. No one keeps records of anything. Births, deaths. It doesn't mean we don't remember. That old wisdom. The woman who raised me.
Oh.
When she was only 13, she realized she could listen to the wind. And she went to the White Tower.
Oh, what? What?
We
What?
see the old wisdom. We see her. She's still training her. She's still alive at this point. Like,
actually,
No, the old wisdom's dead.
She is? I thought she was like really ill.
No,
No.
it's
So,
not Nynaeve who's officially taking it over, and then there's another wisdom from another town that takes over when Nynaeve disappears.
From what I read, I thought she was like really ill and couldn't do her duties until
She got really ill, and Nynaeve took over, and then she died
I
of
see.
illness.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
The woman who raised me.
So the wisdom raised her.
When she
Okay.
was only 13, she realized she could listen to the wind. And she went to the White Tower.
Nobody goes to the White Tower for the Two Rivers. What?
No, the Two Rivers is incredibly isolated from the rest of the world. Getting a Gleeman in the Two Rivers is a big deal.
Yeah. Why would she go there at all?
Also, like, they don't associate listening to the wind with channeling. They are incredibly xenophobic about channelers.
Yeah, they
I
all
don't
hate
think
face
Nynaeve's teacher
today.
was a channeler. I think she just was a normal person.
Yeah, and as far as we know, like, the only like other person we hear about is another. So the White Tower is basically like female Hogwarts. Hogwarts.
Think of it kind of like this is the Wizard's Tower where all the wizards in this world are supposed to meet up.
Yeah, and everyone in Two Rivers is incredibly xenophobic towards all the magical people because they're all seen as people of the dark.
Yeah, because the male channelers, when they defeated the Dark Lord, he struck the male half of the magical power source where it drove them crazy. And so only the women can channel without going insane.
So,
it caused breaking of the world. Basically, the apocalypse happened, and people blame magic for it.
My question is, why exactly is listening to the wind being associated with channeling by the Two Rivers people? That does not make any sense to me.
Because making them more worldly makes them better people, obviously. You'd be damned the whole fact that the context means that it's supposed to be isolated.
It's supposed to be a backwater town in the middle of nowhere. It's literally
But
the
backwater
center.
towns are bad because bad. So
Because they
they've gotta
voted
be...
for, because they all voted for Trump.
It's literally like 5 buildings and then a whole bunch of farms.
But they've
They
got
are
to be
G-
metropolitan and open-minded. You've got to understand this. Those are the only good people, and all your heroes are got to be like that. That's how it goes.
They are literally in the middle on a peninsula separated by two large rivers. That's why it's called the Two Rivers, because they are geographically ethically isolated by two water ranges on two sides, and then
mountains on the other.
Yeah.
And also a really dangerous forest, from what I remember.
Yeah. a dangerous forest filled with dark things, mountains filled with sand dunes and large skeletons. There were literally 2 other villages in this whole area, and that is it. And that both of those villages are just as isolated as they are. The exception being a Tarn ferry, because it has a ferry to get across the river, and that's the only reason it's not. And even then, they're like xenophobic against them because like you don't trust a person from Tarn Ferry. They're going to steal your coin purse.
What?
Bro,
what?
For being what?
What?
Okay,
we gotta hear.
We
gotta see this.
She walked from here. Took her months. And when she got there, your sisters took one look at her ragged clothes, her peasant accent, and they turned her away.
Bullshit. Bullshit. Are we really supposed to believe that Swan Sanche, who literally grew up a fisherman's daughter, is going to be the Armelin in this?
God, what the fuck?
What the fuck?
So they basically like flipped the morality because it makes them look better. It's not that the Two Rivers people reject that stuff. It's that the tower rejects them.
But they literally seek them out.
They don't have a choice.
They literally have to force the two. Moraine has to force the 2 ladies to join her.
They don't understand how the White Tower works. You don't understand. The women who channel don't get a choice. They get to go to the White Tower, either A, to become Aes Sedai, or B, just learn enough channeling so they don't kill themselves. And they don't get to become Aes Sedai because they're so flippant weak they can barely lift a thread.
Yeah.
I am seeing some definite like rich versus poor social commentary.
Oh my god, no.
For some reason, it's like it doesn't fit. The Aes Sedai have reasons for being somewhat gray morality-wise. This is not it.
Also, like, here's the thing about the Aes Sedai that's actually like pretty interesting. There are women from every single class in
every walk of life, every country, every nationality. It doesn't matter where you come from. Once you are a novice, you are a novice.
Like literally at one point, an innkeeper's daughter is roommates with a princess, and they're best buddies.
They become the bestest of friends.
And then like and a fisherman's daughter is best friends with a member of the royal family of a kingdom.
I don't know. I just think this is missing some social commentary. I feel like this just seems really unrealistic.
I am sure you could put social commentary without fucking this entire thing over.
It has commentary.
Oh, yeah.
That's the worst part. The Wheel of Time has a lot of commentary like that about like the differences between sexes, the differences between nationalities and races, different groups of people. It's all in there and it's handled brilliantly. The ultimate idea ends up becoming is that our differences are what makes us strong.
But Chloe, you've got to understand, in realistic settings, these people don't ever get on with each other, and it has to be fixed by the one true hero characters.
The first part is that's exactly what the Dark One's plan was.
Yeah.
They literally just did the Dark One's work for them. He's like, all right, cool.
I don't think it's the dark girl, it's the poor girl that they're going with.
She just so happens to be black.
For some reason.
And it's not even like, and I don't even, and supposedly like Nynaeve is like foreign, I guess. Yeah, they do have sea folk in the tower. Yeah.
Yeah.
And they do have, and Alana Mosfani in this is black.
They got the traveling people, they got people from everywhere.
They have nationalities in this world. You don't need to force it in.
They got people who are. They got people. There's 2 countries that are at each other's throats all the time called Ilion and Tyr. And they got people in the White Tower who are from both countries, and they get along just fine because they have to, because they're Aes Sedai, and that overpowers their nationality, or at least it's supposed to.
It's just the fuck.
But Crow, it's just more interesting if the poor girl goes to the tower and they go, "No, we don't like you. You're poor." Got to understand.
Well, why would she go there in the first place? Did they summon her? Did she want to? Why did she go there?
No, apparently she just went. According to this clip, she went. No, if Aes Sedai had found you, you don't get a choice. You go.
Oh my gosh! It just dropped.
What?
What?
Well, it just dropped.
Oh god, the episode is actually out. Oh
It's-
Lord.
The end times have arrived, friends.
Oh no!
I am prepared
The
to get.
wheel weaves as the wheel wills.
The first 3 episodes have dropped.
Oh god.
Oh.
No. Oh god, no.
Isn't that like most of this? That's like a big chunk of the season. There's only 8, right?
Yeah.
And 3
I don't
is
have
like,
enough booze for this done.
the fuck is
So-
happening?
So it looks like they're okay. So 3 episodes. It looks like they're going to be covering most of the Eye of the World in the 3 episodes because, from what I can see, let's finish this.
Godspeed, Bearded Raven. He's off to watch it.
Oh
no!
I'm from a little town that she remembered until the day she died. So do I. See, people say you're too young to be the wisdom, and I disagree. I think
Bullshit.
you're strong, even if you have only had that braid for what, a year or 2?
Bullshit.
So that makes you
Nynaeve's
25.
had the braid for at least 5 years.
26.
Uh-huh.
That doesn't mean I can't do my job. And whatever you may think, that is to protect this town. From you, if I have to. Enjoy your walk.
It looks so
What the fuck?
awful.
How did you? What?
Also, if you know that lady is an Aes Sedai, you know that you are wildly outmatched.
Nynaeve knows. They don't even have Nynaeve being a badass correctly.
Nynaeve is just. She's
So-
regrettably suspicious of Moraine.
That's true in the book, but she's more of a brat in all of that than
Well, yeah.
this. She's angry woman of color. They
Like,
literally just turned Nynaeve into angry POC number 100 billion.
Nynaeve is honestly kind of immature in how she acts to some extent, though there are moments where she shows herself to be quite solemn, actually. Specifically with her scene with Rand at the inn. But most of the time, she's almost like a fucking raving lunatic. She chases people around with a large stick to hit them if they call her a child. Not as an insult, they just like they're older than her and therefore refer to her as child because she is a child to them. It's fucking
Nah,
crazy.
brattiness is too much of a personality for. Got to have this be the perfect.
You say that, but
perfect-
these writers tend to write bratty
We'll probably
characters by
get. We're
accident.
going to get struck down if we try to rock.
Yeah,
rush off.
no, I don't. We're not,
Yeah.
and like I don't want to keep Becca for any longer than I have to.
Oh my god, they do Shadow of Morgoth within 2 episodes. Because there's Matt with the dagger right there in 2.
Yep.
The
And
fucking
then-
middle portion of the book is in the 2nd episode.
And then it looks like it's Aaron and Egwene are on their own in episode 3.
Or a selective shot shooting. It's just... Like the first 3 episodes, we don't even see the main character.
Yeah. And get used to Barney Harris as Matt, everybody. He's going to be recast in season 2.
Oh yeah.
What?
Yeah, apparently he either did something or he got the fuck out of here. I'm hoping it's the latter one because he actually
Same.
looks like Matt. The way he smiles clearly shows it.
And guess what? They're changing Matt's backstory as well.
Oh fuck that.
He comes from a broken home, or at least
Bullshit.
his
No,
parents.
no, 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 no. I reject your reality. No, I will not have a reality where Matt is a whiny bitch.
Yeah, apparently.
And
yeah,
this is
apparently,
coming
like,
from the guy who's in his webcomic currently has his main character showing that he comes from a broken home. I literally just did this plot line.
Yeah, essentially, like what it says in his back in the character bio thing is. Let me actually find that. I posted it in the Wheel of Time thing. Right here. Matt is always ready with a smart remark and loves to make people laugh. Yet his mischievous smile and witty remarks simply distract from the question constantly burdening him. Is he a good person, and how would he know?
That's not his question. His question is, how do I get out of responsibility?
He is a mischievous child.
He is he's the trickster archetype. He is the Lancer of the 5-man band.
And here comes the kicker. His parents were far from role models, yet he fears himself fated to follow their path.
No!
Why did you make his parents assholes?
The problem is their child was Matt.
Fuck you. Why'd you throw his parents under the bus?
We don't even see his mom, I don't think. We get the introduction of his 2 sisters for a brief bit, and then we had his dad, who was awesome in every scene he was in.
The storyteller, right?
No.
No, the storyteller's not Matt's dad. Matt's dad literally is just a horse breeder.
Yeah, he's basically the Two Rivers equivalent of a used car salesman.
I wouldn't even say used car salesman because he sells good horses.
Okay, car salesman.
Wait, I almost forgot to fucking mention this. So she walked all the way? Why? She has horses available. She can pay for it.
They better have fucking Moraine's horse.
Like, they have horses? They use horses to get there in the books? Why would she walk? She's an old lady.
Len's horse is a major character.
You think anyone in the Two Rivers would let a wisdom walk all the way to White Tower? Fuck that.
Yeah, Nynaeve has a horse when she leaves the Two Rivers.
They all have a horse when they leave the Two Rivers.
They would give her one. They wouldn't even make her pay.
Bella is trans. They better not fucking write Bella out. Bella's the best character.
Yeah, she's the creator, and I don't care what anybody says. She lived at the end.
Oh, Space Junk hasn't made it that far, done.
Neither have I.
Admittedly, it's not. It's third-party material that told me that makes my theory, but it's just funny. But yeah, I'm gonna be probably recording it sometime, probably like early in the morning. Kind of. It's a little bit.
Yeah,
it looks like it. Yeah, it looks like it.
What is it that I said when you said you said done? Well, at least Brandon Sanderson and like Miss Jordan, his wife or advisor. Yeah, and my response immediately was advisor for shows like these are really just an honorary title. They essentially probably just walked up to and probably went, "Hey, look at this concept art. Okay, cool," and then never talk to them ever again. I guarantee you, if you could ever get the chance to talk to Brandon Sanders, if his NDA isn't still in process, he probably would say it was very much like that.
Yeah.
I say as if you can just find him any old time working out in a gym on a treadmill.
Done. Actually,
hey, Done. Go find him and ask.
I would love to know if he hates this.
That was brilliant. I'm so glad I got to see that.
Yeah, you were yelling massive deep fake in the chat.
Yeah. It's dark. You can barely notice his face. Obviously, there's thousands of interviews with him. So,
Dunn is an awful cameraman. Jesus.
Yes, I am.
Yeah, it's going to be that bad. It's going to be that bad.
Yeah. It's going to be 7 and 8 bad. 5 and 6 were mixed bags, but and still took it somewhere, these are gonna fuck it up immediately.
Yeah. I am extremely...
It's gonna be
What?
One Last Man levels of bad.
I am very concerned. Very, very concerned. Treadmill Sanderson is real.
I agree, he is. I don't know how it is, but it is.
Then I do have to ask, when you actually did run into him, did you actually bring up Wheel of Time, or was it just a brief, hi, can I get this thing for Becca? Bye.
No, it was initially we were talking about Stormlight. Specifically,
well, I guess talking about his actual series might be the bigger deal.
Yeah, it was mainly like I just congratulated him on Rhythm of War, and said I really liked it, and then like talked a little bit about the self-publishing industry, and then walked away. Then after I got finished with the workout, and then I was just like worked up the courage, and then asked, "Hey, would you be able to do this for me?"
Yeah. You'll reach Rhythm of War soon, Becca. And by soon, I mean in 6 months.
Run into him again and invite him on stream.
Well,
I'm slowly getting through, Ringer.
Very slowly.
Very, very slowly. You know.
I'm looking forward to the moment where you find out that Bondsmith just means that he's able to mix very, very good chickens together.
That's my...
No.
The chicken
Bondsmith means he is great at BDSM, done, okay?
Oh no. Oh my god.
Lord.
Let's
On
not
the
do
wholesome
that,
note, Wes, this is my cat Tagalong. She's adorable. Here, I'll try to get my webcam set up so you can see her. But she's being an attention hog right now. We need...
Yeah, after him and Kaladin pound each other.
Oh my god, can you actually not?
I feel the stream right now has like a nice split between the two dirty men here and then you two wholesome ones.
I was about to talk about the whole chicken thing because it's adorable, but you guys went off a fucking cliff.
Hey,
I love the chicken thing.
I said nothing about the chickens, okay?
The chickens are great.
Yes,
Indeed.
the chickens
I
are
love
lovely.
I love that birds are chickens. Awesome, stupid idea.
Yep. They also have that with like wine, I believe he mentioned in an interview. They call a lot of things wine.
Kitty
when they're
cat.
not.
This is Tagalong.
Kitty. Is his name Bast? Or
Her name is Tagalong.
Tagalong.
Read book one first, I'd say.
Read book one, then.
Any in favor of summaries? I think reading them all is worth it.
I do.
I'll get
I'm reading
there
them all.
after I read Stormlight.
Yeah, I'm trying to get into it, and fucking hell, I have it due today, and I'm still not halfway through, and it takes forever for me to get these books back.
I fucking hate you, Space Junk. You're a bad person.
Stop reminding me of that. Stop.
I wonder where my dog is.
Sleep
Um,
out.
Is it-
Yeah, you know how Tarek said he wasn't going to watch Wheel of Time?
Yeah.
He suggested we watch it. So,
He did?
yeah, he was like, hey, and then... Huh?
It gets slow in the middle, Papa G, with Wheel Time. It's what, books 8 through 12 about. I'm trying to remember. There's 13 books in the series. Oh, now you're back. Okay.
There's 13? I thought there's 15.
It's been a little bit.
14. There's 14 in a prequel.
14 in a prequel, and it's
Okay.
it's about the
So-
midpoint of the series.
So Codex Entry sent me an image that apparently this is me right now. I don't know why.
How is it? I think he's just imagining you in a murderous fucking rage.
Yeah, some
Which I
would
think
be
is all
that
of
cool,
us.
but
Except Becca, who has no investment in this whatsoever.
Becca's just cheerful, okay? You
Yeah.
know,
You just
He's
referred to yourself
snarky.
in the third person. What the fuck?
Oh, I do that all the time. Don't worry.
Oh.
I'm just a bit weird.
Break the wheel. Break the wheel. That's the quote from the one girl from Game of Thrones, isn't it?
Yeah,
Daenerys?
Daenerys, yeah.
Break the wheel time.
Oh God, no!
That does kind of physically hurt.
It does.
Oh, he
It
said
really does.
one said that you wouldn't watch Wheel of Time. One said that you wouldn't. Oh, it's like one said you wouldn't watch Wheel of Time. The other head is going to watch it. I never said I wouldn't watch it. I say I don't want to watch it, but I want to have watched it. There's a difference.
It's, basically, we want to know why and it's shit, but at the same time, we don't want to see the shit.
Yeah, the clips we've, yeah, kind of, yeah, a little bit.
I'm literally this is happening again. I'm getting into a series only for it to get fucked over by something.
God damn.
This happens in every series I get into. MCU,
Stop getting into
DCU,
things.
Star Wars.
It's your fault.
Well, if you get into my stuff, I promise you that I will not ruin anything.
Yeah.
I'll
Really?
take that under advisement. I also probably
There's
request
nothing
your
there to
fucking
ruin. I'm sorry, Dennis.
I'm okay
request
with
you
being
to
roasted.
library.
I'm okay with being roasted. I'm okay with being roasted. I'm not like replica films.
Oh God.
He got pissy for what I did. Can't blame him completely, but yeah.
Beth, I have 15 books aspiring. If you want to read any of them, they're available on Amazon, mostly for $5.
Hey, I heard
Fucking
a book called
chill.
Sword with Shadows is available on Amazon for $44.99. $49.99. God damn.
I presume it's not including tax.
49.
That'd be fun,
Jesus.
fucking good. Oh yeah, my wife wanted to tell you I listened to an audiobook once. That's supposed to be a thing.
He's
Is that oh.
he's
A story.
he's
Wait, you can just watch the read cut.
Let's not go on a replica tangent.
Yeah,
He's-
just go watch the replica cut. It's in his Dunn's channel. Just go see it.
Yes, watch
He's,
that. You'll find out.
he's an interesting prequel defender who has been in other debates like the Revenge of the Sith discussion, which if aspiring you would be able to make that, I would be infinitely grateful.
Edit that one.
Yeah,
Holy.
it's very short. It's only like an hour long, I think. Like when he comes on, Dragon Blaster.
Adaptation.
I'm pretty sure it's 2
I would
hours.
much rather. The video is called the replica cut. Yes.
Yes.
I at this point I'd be happier with Netflix since Netflix seems like they're doing a better job with stuff.
Yeah.
Netflix is starting to realize they want to make money.
Well, considering Castlevania was good, I really liked Midnight Mass. Midnight Mass was great.
Hill House, Bly Manor.
Yeah, those were great.
Depends on who's working on it for Netflix, because Netflix really does allow anybody. So
Yeah, I've heard that Sabrina the Teenage Witch and Bird Box, I think it was, were apparently really bad.
Bird Box was not good. Sabrina the Teenage Witch was written by the same guy who's doing Riverdale. So
All of that.
it was supposed to be
I've read
part of the
nothing.
same universe too. He was trying to do that, and both Sabrina and the one about Josie and the Pussycats were canceled. So it's back down to Riverdale again. And he's originally the guy who actually ruined Archie Comics. So the whole stage where Archie was doing a whole bunch of weird, dark stuff in like the 2000s is the same dude who wrote Riverdale. So why are we surprised? And now he's getting a whole bunch of other teenage drama things like Pretty Little Liars and it was another big one from like the 2000s of teenage dramas that are already kind of weird with their sexual tension of 16-year-old girls.
See, I can read YA. Can't watch that shit.
There's some decent why, like Brandon Sanderson's Steel. I cannot watch the replica stuff. That guy makes me sad.
Oh my god.
He's funny, but he also makes you brain dead.
He's got a
I heard
depressing
Netflix is more likely to greenlight stuff if you give a quick summary. It's because Netflix is more starved to try to get as much content content out there as possible. They have a much more quantity over quality, which is true for most streaming services nowadays, which is why we're getting so many remakes of old movies.
We're also going to be getting 3 fantasy shows those next year. We're getting actually over the course of this next year, we're going to get The Witcher Season 2, Wheel of Time, House of the Dragon, and we're going to be getting Lord of the Rings next year.
Oh God, please no!
Oh God,
please something happen late stage production. Keep that Lord of the Rings thing in production hell.
Fucking hell!
Honestly, the cringe of Lord of the Rings is going to overshadow everything else.
Oh, that would be awful. The CW making a Mistborn series.
I mean, Kelsier is in Fortnite, so what else is new?
Because here's the thing: there's a Mistborn film being made, and Sanderson is doing that.
Is he advisory, or is he actually?
Well,
is he head producer, or is he a?
I know there's. I think that was actually a joke.
Okay.
Yeah.
There was actually a film being made for it.
Yeah.
And Sanderson seems to be having an active role in the fact that he has specific changes he wants in the film.
Is that at all in connection to the video game that's being posed?
I don't believe there's any connection to that.
Idea.
We watched the kind of like taster trailer thing for the game the other day.
It looked good.
Yeah, I love the aesthetic that they're going for. It looks perfect. Beautiful.
I do think if the CW did it, I would be like, no, immediate bad, no. I would literally drive all the way out to
like hell.
I would drive out there and burn. I would actively drive over there, find the people, find the scripts and the contracts, and burn them.
I would join you.
That there, everyone, is what we call Mormon terrorism.
This is the only thing that's still not ruined. We can't let this be ruined as well. I need something to remain pure.
Go to the gym, find Brandon Sanderson on a treadmill. He can't run away from you in that stage.
You drop to your knees and beg him to end the contract. It's like, don't do it. Don't fucking do it. The money isn't worth it.
No, seriously, if you see him again, try to invite him to your stream. That'd be amazing.
I will try.
Get Sanderson on stream. Do it.
Actually, the one thing I actually do need to do while I'm thinking about it is actually get the next audiobook for Mistborn. I'm decided to finish up that trilogy.
Nice.
You're not done with it. Shame.
I've only listened to Mistborn, the first one, and then because I was disappointed with it because it was sold to me as a fantasy heist, and they don't actually pull the heist off at the end, and that pissed me off.
So
it pissed me off, and I was sitting here, I was like, God damn it, this book was good though.
Once you kind of just get invested in the world itself, you move into a different thing with Mistborn.
I know, but this is the second time I've been blue-balled by fantasy heist.
Yeah,
you can do it for the rest of the crew.
Yeah, I know. What's the second one called?
Well of Ascension.
Yeah.
Well of Ascension.
So at this point, it seems that the 2015 pilot is more faithful and makes a little bit more sense, except for the crappy ending.
It has more love.
I will say at least the crappy ending is because of budget constraints on effects. We saw what the lightning looked like. So
it's gonna go. It looks bad, but you can tell that people were trying to be faithful. It has more love to it. Well, these guys are gonna fuck up every aspect.
Cat, stop trying to climb on the desk. You're not allowed up there.
Also, Lalt, I'm fine with things ending. That's why I want them to stop continuing it, so they don't be ruined.
Stop it.
Let it be ruined when I'm dead, okay? When it's out of copyright domain. Let it then be ruined when I'm far out of this realm.
Yep, it was just made to keep the rights, and it was aired in it's got a weird story. Let me actually read this. It's a 22-minute short television film that aired in 2015 during an infomercial time slot without prior advertising.
Oh, that was weird for people who actually watch that stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, it was just created so that they could maintain the television and film rights for the series, and which were due to revert back to the Robert Jordan estate. That's the only reason it was made.
A bit cynical, but
Yeah, I
I'm
would not
wishing these
mind.
rights got defaulted on at this point.
Yeah, I'm extremely concerned. I am debating. I'm thinking that I am probably going to watch it live with Wisp for the first time tomorrow. And she's going to be pissed. Like, really pissed.
how are you gonna stream it without the stream
I'm
being
not gonna.
banned?
I'm not gonna stream it. I'm gonna record it and then put it up on Rumble.
Mm.
I think. Okay. So CT 2300 CT.
If I ever miss a stream watching of one of the episodes, I'm just gonna watch your and Wisp's coverage. Wisps.
Oh, it will be funny.
I can imagine. It's like it'll be like Wolf's Rage with everything. It's always
Yeah,
so amusing.
she does have that energy.
Yeah.
This is very much true.
Two.
Yes,
Love-
Cat. Everybody loves you.
Kitty cat.
Aw.
Oh my god.
You're pretty and you're only 7 months old. Everybody loves you.
Oh.
I want a cat, but
Get off the
problem-
desk.
There's two reasons I don't get one right now. Is one, Dad's allergic to fur, and two, they seem to be annoying when they're young.
And it appears it depends on what type of cat you get. Because Jinkies, when I had her, she was never this bad, but she was a calico. Tag along here is a tortoisetail, and oh, you hear mom, and now you're gonna run off. Okay, I'll see how that is. She's a tortoisetail, and they're a much more attention-heavy breed. I miss.
That means
Jinkies.
like
She
a
was a good
select.
kitty.
Oh dear.
You select one that doesn't need attention. Then
Yeah.
I'm trying to work it out.
Well, all cats need attention, but it's the breed determines how much attention. This one wants to go outside a lot, and she can't.
God,
right
no.
now.
I don't want to go outside.
Well, it's because I got a busy road outside, and I don't want her accidentally get hit by a car. That'd be awful.
Oh, damn.
That brings back bad memories.
Glad I got dogs. You put them on the lead. It's all good.
I mean, we got a leash that we hook up to a harness on her, then we just walk her around out there. She doesn't like it, but she deals with it.
Yes.
Yes,
Install a harness.
There's a sad sort of image of a cat on a lead. It's like the sad face going, "Why are you treating me like one of the canines?"
Why are you treating me like a lesser creature?
How dare you
Whereas
treat
dogs
me
are
like
like,
a dog?
"Whoa, yeah, we're going for a walk. Isn't this great?"
I'm gonna walk you. Keep up.
Cats
Stream
are all
it with
posh.
stream it with Doom gameplay as visuals.
Huh?
Okay. Well, I
So
do know
basically,
that.
you stream Doom on top of it, and we just reacting to random stuff.
Oh my god.
Well, I do know that one thing that I want to do is I want to make a edited reaction, or at least like edited clips in reference to the Willow thing that came out.
Oh God, no, Willow too.
Yeah, you heard about that? You heard that
Yeah,
Disney is
I
making a
heard about
series
it.
of Willow?
Oh, it's going to be a series. Oh Lord,
Is
Yep,
is Willow good or bad?
it's
Willow's a good
alright.
movie. Willow's a good movie. I like it. It's basically like Lord of the Rings with Han Solo as Aragorn.
Yeah, I remember that being a thing. It's a Lord of the Rings ripoff that George made.
Yeah, George Lucas just basically wanted to make a fantasy.
Yeah. Well, I have the gameplay. I'm decent at Doom and Doom Eternal, and I'll just turn on some cheat codes and just mow through demons and just like. Ah!
Thank you for coming, James Knighton.
Watch with Doom. I heard EFAP disliked it, but EFAP is wrong.
I heard EFAP disliked what?
Doom Eternal, because Rags only doesn't know how to play the game clearly. EFAP is wrong. I'm going to stand by that. EFAP is wrong about Doom Eternal.
I mean, EFAP is not the end all be all of every criticism.
If it's only Rags saying it, I wouldn't even say EFAP is Rags.
Yeah.
Honestly, the best part about EFAP is the guest.
Yeah, and Mahler himself.
It's like everyone was like sad when Wolf
Willow
went away, and it's like I don't have a fucking clue who Wolf is.
No, did you not watch the earlier streams with him?
No, I got into EFAP after Wolf left. I got into it about around 50, episode 50. That's when I discovered it. So
I think that Wolf disliked it, but I don't know about anybody else.
I would go back and watch some of his old ones. Wolf is very he's a breath of fresh air.
Yeah, he kind of
funny.
is.
Yeah.
Well, okay. I don't have anything more to say.
This is sudden smack of the Mac. And that Doug collapsed. I was like, what?
It's just he just remembers what we just watched. He's like, oh fuck.
I thought I genuinely thought that was like a head injury. And for a split second, I was concerned, and then I remembered it was you.
What does that mean?
I got concerned too. I mean, like he went, all right, okay.
I wasn't concerned. I just assumed that Dunn slammed his head into the table, basically representing how we all feel. Also, what?
That is my reaction to the show.
Something has happened.
So if you want to see more things about what I do on the channel,
you haven't even started.
I've seen bits in it, and what I've seen makes me angry. And the Willow stuff made me even more pissed.
Yeah.
I am going to post all of my reactions on the Discord. I won't be able to post a lot of them on YouTube. So if you want to come over, join the Discord or sub to me on Rumble. And the link to my Rumble is Rumble account is my Rumble channel. I mean, is in the description. We have a bunch of commentaries up there already. We have parts 1 and 2 of Return of the. We have all the Lord of the Rings movies. We have all the Star Wars movies except for Phantom Menace. We have Underworld. We have a whole bunch of goodies down there, and it's free for anybody who wants to get it.
We're going to get Aragon soon, right?
Oh, Aragon's already out.
What do you mean Aragon's already out? We haven't watched it yet.
No, I mean, like, I recorded the commentary already and I put it out.
But we haven't watched it yet. Yeah.
Okay. The Aragon book lovers will watch Aragon at some point, and we will have that as a commentary that will go up.
Book lovers.
Okay, Aragon book readers.
There you go.
Okay, saying book lovers might be. Yes, I will. But it is there. If you sub to my Rumble account, every single commentary we make will be up there. Hopefully by the end of the year. I'm currently working through everything and putting it up. I usually put out sometimes 6 commentaries at a time. Like currently, there's at least 5. I think at least 20 to 30 up right now, and some of them are over 2 hours long. I know Narnia is going to be up there on the 3rd, and the Grinch is going to be up there on the 8th. It's already uploaded, and it's just scheduled to drop on those dates. No, you are correct. It is a ripoff of Star Wars, even down to the Emperor's Throne Room, I Am Your Father, Obi-Wan dying, Colored Swords, a Yoda analog, Emperor's Throne Room, Blue Sword versus Red Sword, uncle dying,
The
secret
only
lineage.
thing they don't have is a super death weapon.
Oh, and the secret that the magical lady character is his girlfriend, not his sister.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
also a thing.
We need to have
Yeah.
different color contrasts. Why always blue versus red? Let's
Because
get
they
some
stand
blue
out
versus
against one
orange.
another.
They're not even opposites, though. Blue versus orange would stand out. Purple and yellow.
Stop getting on the desk. Yes, I know you like the attention from all the virtual people you don't even know exist.
I think that Lolt West's brain was broken. I'm not sure by what. Please elaborate.
Same. I'd love to know what the fuck's targeted at.
Yeah, they do not have droids, but they do have a Rebel Alliance.
Did you guys know the term droids is actually copyrighted by Star Wars? You can't use it.
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
You can use androids, but not droids. Huh.
Yeah, because android's like a real life thing. It's a definite, it's not a fantasy thing. It's just a definition made by real people. And then droids was made as a nickname. And so Star
Well,
Wars
I'm going to call my
copyrighted it.
robots ants, and you can't stop me.
I noticed because I called some android. I started calling them droids by accident because I thought that was an actual thing, and then turned out it wasn't. It was actually copyrighted, so I had to rename them to, at the time, humandroids.
You know what? I don't know what that is, but you'll have to send it to me. I do know that like I am seriously having to restrain myself from watching Wheel of Time right now just to like ease my pain. Well, at least get the pain over with. And at least like ease the pain of anticipation of getting my teenagehood ruined before my eyes.
Don, do you know Rick and Morty, right? Have you seen the latest season?
I have seen literally nothing of Rick and Morty besides clips. Gives it memes.
There is a very small detail where one time see Rick's liver. He is a fucking alcoholic on steroids. And there's like a tube coming out of his liver to help him with that. And imagining that's what Wisp is to you for this series, is that tube from the liver.
That is weirdly specific.
That's kind of gross.
I don't even know what. Aspiring, you're a weird person. And you probably need help.
She is his vent for watching that show.
But why that
particular analogy?
Yes.
I think it's time to end the stream.
I think he wants me to watch a weeb thing.
No, don't watch it. Don't watch it.
Don't fall for the weeb. Don't fall for the weeb.
The show is shit. Well,
no, stop trying to chew on the cord of my headphones. Stop it, cat. Bad cat.
Alrighty.
This went much longer than we all predicted.
Yes, it did. I am very sorry, but it turned out Court Jester. No, I think that it's Attack Dog is more accurate, since she gets way madder than I do.
Eric's the top Court Jester. Everyone knows this.
Yeah. Alrighty. Let's call it good for today. See you guys later.
Bye guys.